Welcome on into the Wild Willie Podcast Show. I'm Willie Cologne, and he is...
JJ, baby. What's going on, Big Willie? We got a big weekend coming up.
Yes, happy Easter to all. Jesus is back. This is the day he rose, as the good folks would say. So for everybody out there that supports Easter and likes Easter as a holiday, I always like it because it falls around my birthday or on my birthday. So it's always a good time. Nevertheless, thank you to everybody who did send me birthday wishes. I appreciate it. Thank you all the love and support.
You're welcome. You're welcome, Big Willie. I made sure I came in on you, Big Willie. I couldn't miss it.
You did. I didn't get a happy birthday from one person in particular, though. I'm a little disturbed by that.
Who that, Big Willie?
I think Brittany Smith, our lovely producer, did not send me a happy birthday. And
Actually, I said it to you the day of your birthday, so it's on you that you forgot that I said happy birthday. How about that?
So everybody out there, we started the podcast talking about how JJ and I spent the whole day today fighting with our wives. Yes. And it seems like we got a handicap match. Britt versus Willie and JJ.
So now when I hear you talking about fighting with Keisha, I'm thinking you said something slick that started, and then you're like, my wives are out of control starting fights. Sounds like it's you started fights.
Big Willie.
I had to do a bit. So everybody out there, just a quick, we're going to go off the rails a little bit. So I got a call to do a bite for the ESPN mock radio draft.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right. Just a quick I'm introducing the Steelers pick. It's a little mock thing they're doing. Nevertheless, Friday I got the call. I said, great, I'll do it. The guy said, hey, send me who you want to choose. And I'm like, there's a lot of people I like. But two people came to mind, and I'm like, okay, I'm just going to throw these two people out there just so the guy knows I'm not bullshitting him, that I'm on the job. Well, after doing some extensive research, I'm like, God, I don't like the guys I picked. So I kind of fell back and through the whole weekend attended what I needed to do. Now, Sunday was a lazy Sunday, so I'll be honest, I could have jumped on the job and been a lot better about it. So it's lack of urgency on my part, but nevertheless, the producer who I was working with went on and said, hey, listen, I just need you to get it done. You have a day or so. Now, what does a day or so mean, JJ?
That means you got at least a few days, to send everything back to him. It's no rush. Just whenever you can get to it, send it to me.
Right. And I'm also working on another project. So yesterday, I spent all day just working on that, kind of digging in on that, because I really, in my mind, I'm on a timeline, and I kind of want to get ahead of that. Exactly. So I didn't jump on the bit for ESPN. So today, my wife got on my ass about it yesterday. I said, okay, I'm going to get it done. So I went to the gym early this morning. I get up around 5:30 in the morning. I'm in the gym by 6, out the gym by 8. I kind of get a good lift and run. Bet. On my way home, I'm in dad mode, which means I have to feed the kids, get the kids ready for the day. Keisha sends them out the door, and she takes them to school. After Keisha was doing that, I went right on the job to handle ESPN. When she came back, now, the first thing out of her mouth, so you didn't do what you were supposed to do? Did you do it yet? And I'm just like, I don't need you to tell me what to do. The man gave me a time frame. And what my wife gets pissed off at, and let me be totally transparent. I'm a bit of a procrastinator. It's something that I hate about myself. And I've actually read up on procrastination. And pretty much it's people who stew in their feelings or want the perfect situation and dwell instead of just following the orders and kind of go through it. It's a long list. There's a lot of emotional. There's a lot of things that are tied to people who procrastinate. I do procrastinate. I'm not happy about it. Something I'm constantly pissed off about myself about it, because when you procrastinate, you wait to the last minute and you don't give your best. And when you don't give your best, it's a reflection of you and your work ethic. So I understand that. I'm not happy with it. Nevertheless, I was still honoring that little timeline that man gave me. So I'm like, all right, once I finish my project Monday, I can jump on this Tuesday, work on it Tuesday, have it back to him Tuesday. I even text the man coming out of the gym like, hey, I know I owe you this. It's coming at you today. Allow me to do so. Pardon my delay, if you will. He said, no problem. I gave you a window. Just execute within the window. Well, because I didn't do it, how Keisha felt like I should have handled it, we were just at odds, Jay. We were just at odds, and we were just back and forth. This, and I know talk to all the married men out there. One little fight echoes and fires off different bombs that have been setting along the way. You get what I'm saying? So it's never, it leads on to well, that's why you don't do this, and this is why we're in this position. This,
yeah.
da. So we all day we just be like, yeah. To the point to up until 3 o'clock in the afternoon, she stormed at the house, and that was probably the quietest I've been all day because we just been going back and forth yelling at each other. Nevertheless, I was able to get what I needed to do for ESPN. Got it off to the producer. The producer loved it. He gave me feedback, so it was just not me saying I loved it. He loved it also, and it's done.
There you go.
But because I didn't do it
when she wanted you to,
when she wanted me to do it, or I didn't handle it how she felt I should have handled it, it led to this. Yeah. So it's been tension in my house.
Big Willie, I thought I was the only one going through it. I just told Gucci early today. We were goddamn getting into it. I told her, look here, I don't know. I'm going to be honest with you. If I wasn't doing nothing and I had to sit at the house with you, I told her, Big Willie, I'll just go get a membership somewhere or something. Because we can't be in the house with each other all day, every day. Either you going to be gone and I'm going to be at the house, or you going to be at the house and I'm going to be gone. It ain't no goddamn way. We were sitting there arguing about that some similarity as well, Big Willie, about nothing. I don't know if it's. I just told her go run, go walk, go exercise. She said, "You want the dog in there?" I say, "Me and the dog get along a whole lot better when you ain't in the house than when you are." Matter of fact, the dog was looking at her like, "Would you please just go?" I told her, "Just go exercise. Give me this moment right here, Big Willie." I don't hear nothing. It feels so peaceful and good in here. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's nice just to be on here looking at you, talking to you, goddamn it, than to hear her goddamn mouth right about now. I'm just being honest with you, Big Willie. It's the most peace I don't have. I don't know if it because Gail them, the only women went up to space. Like you say, maybe they don't sprinkle something down, but it seems like it's been some messed up situations ever since they've been in space and came back.
Today's been a day, and we're going to get to that. JJ mentioned that Gail King and Katy Perry and a host of others took off to space yesterday, and they landed safely, and we're going to dive into that real quickly. But JJ, you're 100% right. When my wife left the house to go food shopping and also to pick up the kids, because we had to take so she went food shopping, pick up the kids, and us together went to swim class, so we had a busy afternoon. What's interesting, Jay, and you hit it right on the head, that the time she left the house is when I was most productive.
Yeah.
When I was left alone in my thoughts, and I can kind of, and my wife, 70% of the time, 80% is right about her argument. So I give her that. Like, I'm not that dumb, macho girl. Like, no, my wife's never right. I'm always right. I'm not that guy.
Exactly.
When she's right, she's right. A lot of her points were poignant, and I acknowledge I got to be better about handling things in a more timely fashion instead of kind of dwelling and waiting to the last minute. I've already stated I'm a procrastinator, got to be better about it. What I get mad at is my wife doesn't allow the space for me to correct myself. It's because it's when she feels that it should be handled, it must be handled, and she's laying down, she's throwing down the gavel, judging me and beating me up, and I'm just like, I'm gonna do it.
Thank you.
But I guess the point of procrastination, I guess.
So. I gotta tell you this. Every day you go, when you get up, you gotta eat right.
Yes, sir.
You gotta have lunch, right?
Yes, sir.
So Gucci don't post it up online.
Okay.
This wonderful tacos she ate. Looked like got down there some shrimp soft tacos or some stuff. Just posted all over social media. So I post this wonderful, Big Willie, when you get here, soul food place that came out called Fishays. Big Willie.
Fishays.
Oh my goodness. That's the woman name, an older woman cooking in that kitchen. When I tell you some of the best, Big Willie, I'm talking about, man, I had some turkey necks smothered over rice with goddamn some gravy with some cabbage with a little spice to it, Big Willie. And had some what else I had with it? I had some cabbage. Yeah, some cabbage I just told you about, and some of that they call sweet water cornbread. That's that flat cornbread that look like pancakes, Big Willie. Oh my goodness, Big Willie. It was so goddamn good, Big Willie. Man, you gassed it. When you come down here, Big Willie, I promise you, I got you, Big Willie. You gonna love that right there.
I'll be there in the summer. We'll make it happen.
And Big Willie, she got mad at me. All because when I got done and sat there and posted mine, she gonna say, "Oh, so you ate turkey necks today. So I guess we ain't gonna eat nothing tonight, huh?" Now, Big Willie, she don't post it up what she wanted, and she ate. But yet I told her, baby, I gotta eat, and the argument started from there.
Oh, I agree. Like listen, I've been doing most of the cooking in the house. So, and I've told Keisha, I was like, I don't know how we got here where I'm the one doing breakfast and dinner.
Thank you.
She was like, well, I cooked one time for you last week. I made some greens, macaroni and cheese, And I'm like, yeah, one day out of the night.
Thank you.
I'm the one pulling a double. I'm doing the breakfast and dinner. You pull one dinner out your ass and you're like, oh, I saved the world. So I've been on that kicker too. I think what happens, and I know we want to pivot because I want to get to you talking about Easter since we're on food.
Okay.
There's this thing that I feel like women have this silent protest within their heart that they kind of display or put on us. I'm not doing any cooking. I'm not doing this, and I'm not doing that, and I want to see how they react if they can make it. And I'm like, don't sign me up for that.
Yeah.
Like if you go to protest, write it on the fridge, put it on the wall. I'm not cooking for a month, or I'm gonna stop doing that. Don't stop doing it. I don't know if that makes sense. Don't whatever your routine is, don't stop that.
Exactly. Keep doing it.
Keep doing it. And if you feel like you don't want to do it,
thank you.
Because now that's my expectation. I'm gonna be like, what the hell's going on here?
Thank you.
And so she feels like I cook. I'm like, babe, I'm the one slapping these pots and pans around. I'm the one making breakfast. I'm the one doing all this stuff. So it's a whole nother issue. JJ, I want to pivot back and talk about Easter. Once again, Easter's coming upon us. JJ, when I think about Easter, I think about food, fashion, and the Holy Ghost. You being somebody who loves throwing on eccentric suits, I imagine what you have in store for these people this Sunday with the addition of your grandkids is going to be something special. I'm going to be honest. I don't think I've been this excited, this much anxiousness, anticipation about what JJ's going to wear on Christmas. Have you picked out your suit? Is there an Easter combination that's going to knock the congregation's socks off?
Big Willie, I haven't thought about it yet, but I know it's getting toward the end of the week, and between Thursday and Friday, trust me, I'm going to have it laid out, Big Willie. Plus, not only am I going to have it laid out, the woman called me today from the graveyard and told me they finally got my mama tombstone and everything ready, and I got a special order where they had to order this picture thing that you flip up on the tombstone. You can see the picture of her, and it never fades or nothing, and it came way from Germany. That's the reason it took so long. So that means every time you go to the site and visit, you can pull that thing up, see the picture, and that gold flat back down. So we're real excited for this Easter Sunday. And not only that, Big Willie, I got 7 new ducats, Big Willie. I got some ducks that don't have some babies. One of the ducks had 3 little ducats, and the other goddamn geese had 7 little ducats, and that's the goddamn many ducats I don't seen since I've been living here under 1 little ducat.
I didn't know you were harboring ducks, JJ. Are the ducks your personal pets, or
those are the ducks that be in the lake, Big Willie, so we just call them our pets. And I didn't know, somebody told me whenever they have little ducks on the lake, that's like their home, and they always come back to it.
Have you ever seen ducks mate?
No, Big Willie, I don't know if they do it at night. It's
pretty aggressive.
You seen it?
Yes, I have ducks on my property.
Do they get behind them or what?
They get behind them, but it's very, very aggressive, almost prisonish.
Come on, Big, really?
Google how ducks mate. It's not like Rome. It's not sweet loving. It's not the finesse or the cartoon.
It ain't like when old lion get behind and that lioness and got there and get on down and bite a little bit.
I dare to say the lions probably are more gentle than the ducks when it comes to mating.
What?
I dare to say. Google it. It's a thing. It's a thing.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
If you ever seen ducks in action, it's very prisonish.
So you consider yourself when you mating like a duck?
Do I mate like a duck?
Yeah.
No, if I was to equate my love making, it's probably like a bear. I mean, yeah. I just lay and hump with my tight hips. Yeah, a little doggy, a little bear. Yeah, this is a dog bear. That's me. That'll
work.
JJ, what's on the table for Sunday, Easter Sunday?
Well, Big Willie, my mama used to always cook this salad, and that's the one I was telling you about for Thanksgiving. My mama say, baby, I will make your salad. She say, but I want your wife to come here, so when I'm gone, I won't have to worry about you getting your 24 hours, 7 days a week salad. And it's like she knew something because So Gucci went over there, learned how to make that salad. So that's a tradition, and that's one of the ones.
What's in the salad, Jay?
Big Willie, it's a lot of different things. You got celery, you got this cream cheese, you got this
So
these
it's a
sweet
pasta
peas.
salad?
It's a lettuce or kale, but we're gonna make ours out of kale because my mama still got kale growing in her garden, and every time we break off of it, it just new fresh ones come back on it. So we're gonna make it out of that. So it'll be like she's still with us. So that's one thing we're gonna do. And then my mama, you remember I told you she had all the cake recipe out to make me my cake, right before Christmas and stuff. And man, let me tell you something. So Gucci gonna try to make that chocolate cake. So goddamn,
So
I'm
there's
looking forward to
this
it.
is a big Easter Sunday brunch dinner type situation for So Gucci because unfortunately your mother's not here, so she has taken the reins of making some of your favorite dishes. Now, if I'm putting 2 to 2 together, you guys, like Akeisha and I, have been beefing all week.
Yeah.
And we're leading into Sunday. If she messes up this dinner.
That's what I was going to tell you, Big Willie. Can I tell her? Well, Billy, I need you to help me out, Big Willie, because I'm used to a certain taste. And I don't want to be like, this ain't like mama used to make it. But Big Willie, if it ain't that taste and that feel that I'm just used to, can I say, baby, it's good, but it ain't like mama.
Britt, can I call on Britt?
Yeah, please. I need some explanation because I need to know how to handle this because I'm looking forward to this. Britt, if it ain't like mama do it, and I'm used to the certain taste that my mama have with this salad and this goddamn cake, and I'm looking forward to this taste. I mean, I can taste it now. And if it ain't there, do I tell my wife, So Gucci, I appreciate the effort. You did good, baby. But it wasn't like mama. How do I handle this?
Cooking like mama, you can't really replicate that. So it's like you just gotta have to get used to it. Like it's gonna be different. I mean,
will I hurt her feelings if I say something, or do I need to just keep it in and don't say nothing?
Depends if it's good. I mean, I guess you could be like, it's good, but I would prefer XYZ. But I don't know. I really don't know because I've never been in a position like that. I think I would want to know. I think if it was me and if it wasn't good, of course I'd want to know because I don't want to be I don't want to ever keep cooking something and then you lie to me and then I make it and then I make it for other people.
That's a good point.
Like,
yeah,
girl, this is trash. And I'm like, yo, you told me. Then I'm looking at Chaz like, why didn't you tell me this the whole time? So that's what I'm thinking. If it was me, I'd want to know.
Okay.
I'm going to be honest with you, Jay.
Come on with it, Big Will. I know you ain't going to lie to me.
I would tell her not to touch anything.
Don't touch
Tell her don't make anything.
Don't make
nothing. Because Britt has a great point. If it's trash, this is the first Easter Sunday without mama, and you're looking for specific recipes, and so you're looking too close to or damn near right on top, exactly how mama makes it. And chances are, because she's not your mama, she's not gonna make it like your mama.
But Big Willie, she was in the kitchen with mama. They made it together. She was in the kitchen with mama.
I would, out of the safety and sanctity of your marriage, ask her to do it another date where it's just you, where it's just simply you.
That's a great idea. Yeah, because it's a lot of pressure.
I'm looking forward to it.
And Easter with the family, and it's like the first one without your mom. Like that's a lot of that's a good point.
Because the worst thing you need your daughter's being like, that ain't like mama's. That's the worst thing a woman wants to hear, or family members want to hear in the house. Especially when you feel like you slaved, you follow every detail, you dotted every I, you crossed every T, you've done all the things you needed to do to make sure the recipe's on point. And somebody out there, non-pan ass, decide to say, "Oh, this ain't it. What's this? What you put too much mayonnaise in this." That will set a fucking house on fire. My sister is known for throwing in little needles like that, and it sets us off. So, I just have a peaceful Easter Sunday. I will order right?
Yeah.
Smorgasbord style.
Or let her cook her regular
get 'em in,
stuff
get 'em
that
out.
she do.
What happened?
Just let her cook the regular stuff she
Yeah.
always do.
Yeah. I'm a fan when it comes to dinner with the family. Do your strong thing. Do what makes like your do what you do.
Yes.
All right, we're gonna take a break. Come on back. Wild Willie Podcast Show. Come on back to the Wild Willie Podcast Show. I'm Willie Colon, and he is
JJ, baby, what you got going, Big Willie?
JJ. What do you know about space?
Gail went there. A
Gail.
bunch of women went to space with no men, Big Willie. Is that a good sign for us, Big Willie? I just want to know.
Well, NPR reported after returning from a brief trip to space, Katy Perry says she will definitely be making a song about her experience. Katy Perry, big-time pop star. Those who love her, support her. She's a good-looking girl, does well. I think she's married to Orlando Bloom. Nevertheless, Perry was one of 6 girls in an all-female crew that launched and landed safely on Monday morning aboard a rocket operated by Jeff Bezos. It says right here, other big names included journalist Gayle King, Jeff Bezos' fiance, Lauren Sanchez. The star-studded crew flew on Blue Origin's New Shepard launch vehicle, the Kármán line, the internationally recognized boundary of space, about 62 miles above Earth's surface. JJ, I guess everybody who knows about this story and has been watching the highlights are awesome. The girls are in the rocket. They go up. They kind of float around a little bit. They look at Earth. They say, oh, that's amazing. They show their pictures. Yay, this is great. And they shoot right back to Earth. JJ, I'm somebody who we've talked about my fear of heights. I know firsthand. I don't have any interest in going to space.
But it's free, Big Willie.
I wouldn't care if I got $1 million for it.
Huh?
We just, well, follow me. We just witnessed months ago a couple astronauts who were stuck, who are stuck and are trained in space for 9 months. I think the mission was only supposed to last 30 days, and they were stuck in space for 9 months. They just got home a couple of weeks ago or a month ago.
Yeah.
JJ, look at me. I got to eat. Them little ration bags and my big ass floating around, no way. I can't do it. Don't want to do it. I don't want to get stuck out there. I don't need no issues. So for Gail, Jeff, the whole crew, Katie, salute. It's an amazing experience you can take with you. I'll support you from the ground. But I never want to go to goddamn space. Ever. Never.
Big Willie, I'm with you. I ain't gonna lie. Damn that. You can give me $1 million. I ain't going. I feel like, goddamn, if God wanted me up there, I'd be up there where I can float around and goddamn see everything need to be seen. I'm perfectly fine right here on the ground. And while Gail was up there, goddamn, you saw when she got off, she kissed the ground. I'm gonna keep kissing the ground while I'm here. I ain't got no pause of it. More power to him. But as much, goddamn, that our wives goddamn put us through, Big Willie, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't have mind sending Keisha, and I would have sent So Gucci. We would have had that little time to ourselves right there, Big Willie.
Yeah, I'm not sending them in a rocket. I'm sending them in a hot air balloon, too.
So they can slowly get up there and slowly come back.
Take their time up there. But, JJ, I do want to say this, though, Jay.
Yeah.
As somebody who I consider you an adventurous, if you will,
sir.
What's something that you've always wanted to do outside of the norm? And I listen. Going to space seems out of the norm, but I imagine a lot of people want to do it.
Yeah, but Big Willie, that ain't that. I'm gonna tell you what I want to do. That's out the norm. Win the lottery. That's out the norm for me. Goddamn. That's out the norm because you know that's very rare that you're gonna do it. So if you want to say something out the norm, just give me the lottery. Goddamn, that's out the norm for me. Goddamn. I don't think nothing. I ain't no roller coaster man. I ain't none of that right there. Goddamn. So Big. I don't need stuff like that to make my adrenaline go up where I got done to just feel like I got to live a buddy jump or some crap like that, Big Willie. Y'all can keep all that. Just let me live a nice, comfortable, normal life. I ain't got to have all that extra activity got done where I got to feel like I'm got done to living life on the line so I can like I'm trying to, y'all can have it.
Well, Jay, the reason I threw that at you because I'm surprised for somebody that likes to, I'm going to throw it out there. You seem like the type of guy that likes to make love in public. Well, I would assume
Now you getting in some good stuff. Now, see, when we come to that right there, Big Willie, got down there going up in the bathroom at a restaurant or something, got down getting a little quicker or something, got down there, or doing something, got down there on the balcony, got down there where you got down. See, I don't did all that kind of stuff. Big Willie got down there. So, you know, when it come to that kind of kinky stuff like that, I'm with it. And the car got down it.
But, and I apologize for cutting you off.
Yeah.
But imagine sex in space. That seems that would be on brand for JJ and Suguchi.
And Big Willie, it's so crazy that you mentioned it. Because when I sat there and looked at the morning show this morning and I saw Gail M in space, the first thing came to my mind was, boy, if I was up there, I'd sure be trying to get it.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was sitting there saying. I'd be making love in space. And I'm saying, damn, look at me. I'm sitting here thinking about got down there doing some crazy crap, got down there like this on TV, got down there while I'm up in space, got down there. But Big Willie, that's just the way my mind thinks. Now that did cross my mind.
Yeah, I mean, I could take this down a dirty path, but it would behoove me just to keep it where we're at because JJ, you're right. I mean, there's one thing to do it, and there's another place to finish. And consider there's no gravity.
But when you shoot, Big Willie, it's gonna be floating in the air like.
I don't want that. I don't want that.
Big Willie, is it when
that's
you
why I like being on the ground?
Is it gonna be floating, Big Willie? You know what? That'd be something exciting. You know, you never can get down here on Earth that you could think about, Big Willie, when you see it. Like, wow.
And that's why I leave it to you and Suguchi. I leave it to you guys to handle that situation. I know I don't have it. I know Keisha doesn't have it.
Would I reach up there with a piece of tissue or a towel and let it catch it and grab it like this and fold it up, you know, so it can't get on the windows or nothing, and wrap it up and just squeeze it. And then if I squeeze it, would it fly back open like this?
The visual is a lot for me. But I imagine, for me, somebody who has always wanted to do something, one thing that's on my bucket list outside of going to going on a safari. I would like to, I'm going to be honest.
What?
I wouldn't mind going in one of those cages and watching the sharks.
Oh, hell no. Come on, Big Willie.
Big
Willie.
What?
Big Willie, from one black man to another, we don't do that, Big Willie. Come on now.
What do you mean?
Big Willie, we don't get in no cages trying to see no sharks. Come on, Big Willie. Now, out of all the stuff, Big Willie, you might as well go to Africa, let them put you in a cage in the middle of the jungle, where the lions just come all around the cage and just look at you, and trying to get up in there and stuff. What could be more worse than that?
Jay, you wouldn't want to see sharks up close and live in person?
Nope. Take me to an aquarium. I see them through the glass.
I think it would be cool. I think being locked in a cage, watching them things kind of sniff you out. There's a chain on it, it'll work.
Big Willie, you must ain't looked at some movie. I saw a movie last week, where that man paid these people, $1 million. Matter of fact, it was that movie Halle Berry was on. I forgot the name of that goddamn movie, and she was one of the people that take the people out to see the sharks, and they went out where the deep blue was, got down in this certain part where all the big sharks in the wave, and they ship flipped over cause got down there, the waves was too bad. The man chain came loose and got down there. The cage went down up under there as well, and it was a disaster.
Yeah, that's brutal. I hopefully that, you just ruined my dream, but it sounds dark.
He didn't make it.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna let you know.
Like he didn't make it.
Nah.
JJ, you want to follow up and catch up with Wendy Williams?
Yeah, man, what's going on with my girl? She got my last name Williams, so I know she got to be in there. Williams in the house.
Well, just a quick recap. I know we talked about Wendy Williams a couple weeks ago on the pod, and she was dealing with some current guardianship issues. She wants to be released. She says she is sound of mind, that they got her locked in an institution, and she feels like she's being held captive. Well, it says, as of right here, it says during a recent appearance in court on April 10th, a judge reportedly dismissed the idea of Williams making a career comeback. This is according to TMZ. It says sources say that Judge Lisa Schofield told the former talk show host that her media career is done, JJ. That's unfortunate. However, she was seen out and about with some friends. And it looked like she was in good spirits. Now, she's been on a couple shows like The Breakfast Club and appeared on Sway. But it looks like, a woman who's been in the media career. She's had a media career for over 15 years. She built a name for herself. She transitioned to radio, to talk show. She was on air since, I think she started her first show was in 2008 to 2022. So she's made her name for being the mouth of entertainment news. Some believe that this will kind of come to an end. They're going to keep fighting for one of my good friends, Joe. I messed his last name. His name is Taco Pina, who's affiliated with Wendy Williams, saying that this is all BS, that they're going to continue to fight to get Wendy free and make sure she's back where she wants to be in a better situation. JJ, thoughts?
Well, from my understanding, she's hired the same attorneys that Britney Spears had, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they got Britney Spears off. So my thing, Big Willie, I'm going to be honest with you. When you got a lot of money, man, you got a lot of people that try to lock you down, got down there and try to control your money and situation because, believe me, they getting something off of it as well. Got down there. What? I don't know. Who got down there might be underhanded, giving them money. But, man, I'm going to tell you, everybody should got down there have rights if they feel like they're in their right mind to be able to be over control of what they work for their fruits and labor for. I just think so. I mean, my thing is if the woman got down there, out in public, she's doing what she's doing. To be honest with you, I know a whole lot of people way crazier than what they trying to make her seem like she is, got done it. And they got done it sitting there blowing money, doing what the hell they want to do with they got done money. So my thing is, man, I mean, that woman got done it. She that was hers. She ought to be in control of her stuff, however she spend it. And if she got the right people that she trusts to be over, it shouldn't be got done it, no question about it.
Well, which is good. She was spotted out at dinner with a couple of friends. They said she looked good. She was coherent once again. She was moving around. She was talkative. She didn't seem like she was out of place or disheveled by any manner. So it's good that the reports right now feel like she's doing good. She's speaking. It's just a matter of her just kind of being where she wants to be. And listen, nobody wants to be held captive, especially if it's against their will. Now, I know the current guardianship is to protect Wendy from everything that she's been through. She's been dealing with her ex, who's put her through hell, if you read the stories on that. But nevertheless, Wendy's still fighting, and she seems like she has a team that's continuing to fight with her. So best of luck to Wendy Williams. I saw this a while ago. This is current news, but this happened not too long ago. I was watching the news, man, and Jay, you watch a lot of TV. I watch a lot of TV. You watch a lot of sports. I watch a lot of sports. And domestic violence is nothing we take lightly. Obviously, we both bear daughters. We have women in our family, and we don't take domestic violence lightly. But some things just kind of are jarring and shocking, man. And there's a football player. I'm going to read the story. His name is Quadarius Davis, 22, faces charges of first-degree burglary and domestic abuse and battery by strangulation. This comes after the video that was posted, circulated on social media. And it allegedly shows Davis with a woman who says he choked her until she passed out. Davis was dismissed from the football team in October 2024 for breaking team rules. This guy was a former Southern player. I think to be exact, he played for
Southern Baton Rouge.
Jay, there's things that just boil my ass, and this is one of them, man. That video, for those who haven't seen it, it is extremely disturbing, man. And I watched this video, I gasped. And for those who haven't seen it, check it out. The brother's name is Quadarius Davis, 22. And it's heartbreaking, Jay, because I think we're at a state right now where there's obviously no room for domestic violence, but because of ring cameras, and this is what I really want to highlight, man. This dude was unfortunately, he looked like he was trying to kill that girl. It was the neighbor who heard the girl calling and screaming that he was like, "Hey, I'm calling the authorities," which spooked Davis, and he dropped the girl. If you listen to the video, the girl is asleep on the floor snoring, and this guy kind of casually walks up the stairs. She wakes up and she leaves. Jay, I don't know what I would do. Well, let me backtrack. If that was my daughter, I know where I would be.
Yeah.
In jail.
Yeah, exactly.
It wouldn't be, I would give Keisha all the everything that she probably already knows as far as my financials.
Exactly.
But I would tell her, hey, baby, just come visit me and write letters because I'm going to kill that son of a bitch.
Exactly. Yep.
And I don't listen. The good Lord is powerful. He is almighty. But he would have to show up and put me in a chokehold for getting me off that guy's ass.
Yes.
Because that video is disturbing, man. And football players, and it was crazy. If you Google domestic violence and you Google the case, there's a couple other cases that pop up. And we all know about Ray Rice and how it cost him his career and everything that came along with that.
Oh, man.
But there's a cultural problem right now.
Mm-hmm.
There's a cultural problem because it's starting to feel, and JJ, I know you was raised a type of way and I was raised a type of way. You don't put your hands on a woman.
Nah.
But it's starting to feel, if you pay attention to enough social media and the news, that men and young men and men in general have come accustomed to putting their hands on women. I know this thing has been going on since the dawn of time. I get that. But I felt like one thing I never witnessed in my time, was another man put his hands on a woman. At least not somebody in my circle. Now, I have seen a man hit a woman, but not in my circle. And we have to start really working on our young men, man. We really, like, on a lot of different levels for a lot of different reasons. Howie Roseman, the GM for the Philadelphia Eagles, right after the Super Bowl, came out and they were asking him, how do you build a Super Bowl team? And what's the pros and cons and what are the do's and don'ts? And one of his don'ts is I don't recruit a guy, or I don't even entertain a guy who has domestic violence on his rap sheet. Like that, if that's a part of his story in reference to drafting him or signing a guy. I'm now after watching that video and seeing what I've saw and have seen on social media, I'm with Howie Roseman. I think it has to extend beyond football. If you're a boss or if you're head of a company and somebody's applying for the position and they have domestic violence on their rap sheet, no, you can't work here. You just can't be here. There's some things they turn you away for murder. They turn you away for burglary. Domestic violence has to be number 3.
Exactly.
That's how I feel. Like it has to come to a point where, like, if that is on, I'm sorry. You might as well go start your own business, but you can't work for me. Just It can't happen. I don't know what happened, how it happened, and I know people want to listen to this. Well, it's not always one sided. I don't know. Maybe I was raised different. I know how to walk away. I know how to turn away. I know women could attack you, and it could lead to a man forced to defend himself. I get all that, but the videos I've witnessed and seen, not only this video, but throughout social media and the news, if you get booked for domestic violence or you caught putting your hands on a woman, you can't work for me. Can't happen.
I agree.
So that's just where I'm at. And I think we have to now add that to the list. Because I know people who have applied for jobs. Thief, no, it can't work for me. If you've killed somebody, can't work for me. Domestic violence, I'm putting that right up there. I don't want you nowhere around me.
Exactly.
So,
and then what people don't understand, you can't control a woman no way. What a woman gonna do, she gonna do it whether goddamn it you with her or without her. Goddamn it, you can't control. If they want to do something, whooping her, beating her, it ain't gonna stop a Big Willie. If anything, it's gonna draw her even closer to what she doing anyway. So if you think you gonna goddamn it sit there and control a woman or put fear in her so she won't do nothing, you got another thing coming. It ain't happening. You might well cut it out because people gonna do what they want to do. Keep your hands to yourself. Stop trying to control the situation, because all you're going to do is end up in jail or hell. She going to kill you, you're going to jail, one or the other.
Facts. All right, we're going to come on back. Why Willie Podcast Show. Welcome on back to the Why Willie Podcast Show. I'm Willie Colon, and he is
JJ, baby.
We have arrived to the March Madness food bracket. We are in the finals, and we have a result. Britt, take it away.
All right, so the finals were wings versus cheeseburger sliders. I think JJ was the only one to have his choice kind of go to the end. Who do you think is gonna be the winner before I reveal?
Lemon pepper, mild, garlic parmesan, goddamn it. What you saying? Hot, whatever you want to call it, just crispy with the sauce on the side with ranch or blue cheese dressing. Do you gotta even ask? Come on, man. We blew them out by 40.
I'm just going to flip on the other side and say burger sliders, because JJ already picked wings, so I'm going to pick the opposite. I'm going to go burgers.
Well, It makes sense because Willie has always been on the losing side of these because I have to reveal with a drum roll that Wings has won, landslide victory, about 77% of the vote. It wasn't even close.
I told about 40.
Both on YouTube and on IG. Usually, sometimes it's the opposite, but both agreed. Wings are the ultimate watch party food snack and wins the Why Willie Show food bracket.
Yes.
I respect it. Congratulations, JJ, on a very honorable pick. Britt, time for commenting listeners. Anybody we should respond to?
I'll just give you some nice notes. A lot of people wishing you happy birthday.
Thank you.
Nanette's best hits. Happy birthday, Willie. Thanks, Willie and JJ, for another great show. And also a happy birthday to her daughter.
Oh, wow.
Thank you. Right.
Happy birthday. We both turned 42. Okay.
All right. Going back to 2 episodes ago, at Tier Walker, a lot of people had comments on the April Fool's Day prank we pulled on JJ.
Somebody told me about that this morning.
Oh my God.
Y'all cracked me up, and it was just a guy in the store. Man, he got you. I don't know
Eddie
the guy
Robinson.
from Man in the Moon.
Well, Eddie Richardson. That was Britt came up with the name. It was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of good comments at Tier Walker. Oh my God, I'm screaming. That was so funny. I love how y'all went back and forth saying whose end it was on. That was crazy. Got me. Rumor Sid said, "Got me on that prank." Another person said, "Who is Eddie Richardson? He looks scary."
The name Eddie Richardson is intense enough.
Country.
Like it's such a country. It's a Mississippi name. That's why it worked so well. It was perfect.
Yeah.
People had comments on JJ's new idea for a hairstyle back when he said he would shave everything but the ponytail. At Zuki Lee was, listen, Willie's facial expression when JJ hit him with the new ponytail description was priceless. Love this duo. Somebody else said, did you see Big Willie's face when JJ said you're going to see all vegan except the ponytail? A lot of laughing on that. Comments on the story we did, Pastor Sapp's, hold the door, close the door story that we did. When JJ said his explanation was that, maybe it's a Southern thing that they say, close the doors. So at Carlos Johnson goes, it's not a Southern thing, it's a money thing. I don't care how you stack it. He was wrong. Call a spade a spade. We have to hold leaders accountable.
Facts. I mean, JJ tried to save the great Marvin Sapp, but he said, "No, that's a custom. That's what we do." Everybody's like, "Bullshit. That's not what we do."
I mean, JJ did say he looked it up and he was like, "I don't find it," so maybe he was lying.
I appreciate it, Britt. JJ, happy Easter.
Happy Easter, Big Willie.
I'm interested to see if you're going to put So Gucci to the test. Or are you going to put on the sideline and say, baby, don't worry about it? I'm interested to see what you do in that regard. I'm also interested to see what you are wearing and maybe a possible new hairdo to complement the outfit. I know you have the grandkids. I know they're going to look great. I'm not worried about them. You are the showstopper. You are the one that I'm excited to see what are you going to wear on Easter. And I think our fans are also excited because on the show, JJ, the Bell Collective, anytime it was time to show up and show out, you did the damn thing.
Oh, yes,
so we know you got something up your sleeve, and I'm excited to see. With all that said, I'm Willie Cologne. What happened?
I got something for you. It ain't just about me with Easter. Keisha is always with these TikTok challenges for Big Willie. But Big Willie, I got a challenge for you for Akeisha.
For me and Akeisha?
No, sir. For you to give back to Akeisha. It's time for you to get her back on Easter.
Okay.
So Gucci has throughout the Sierra Challenge for TikTok where she got done and was on the chair. So Big Willie, since Akeisha always got done and sitting there pulling your leg, making you do stuff, it's time for you to put Akeisha on the spot so she can do the Sierra Challenge on Easter.
Oh, okay, JJ. So for everybody out there who does not know, what the Sierra challenge is. What is it exactly?
Well, she got to get a folding chair, Big Willie, and she got to get down and level herself out. But the only difference is she can't just sit there like So Gucci was. She got to move her legs. And that's what So Gucci forgot to do. Everybody on there laughing because she did the challenge. She had the balance out on the chair right, just like this. But she wasn't moving the legs. Make sure you look at the challenge and move the legs. So she say, since she didn't move the leg, she coming back with part 2.
Oh, so it's on TikTok. We can find it on TikTok.
Yes, sir. Sierra Challenge.
All right. Well, I'm gonna throw that at Keisha. Hopefully,
yes, sir. And this time you get to do the recording.
Yeah, I'm with that, Jay. I appreciate you backing me up there, buddy.
Yes, sir.
I appreciate that. With that said, I'm Willie Claude, and he is
JJ, baby. We'll see you next week. Happy Easter, baby.
Peace.